Hey, now we're in action. Woohoo! Alright, let's try that again. Good morning, folks. It is a beautiful day. Warm in the sun, chill in the shade. What? We're gonna have a good time. So, we're gonna meet up with some other riders and enjoy the morning. In the meantime, my second test run went very well. The mic works, the camera works, the audio works, so everything's good. Played around when I plugged the GoPro in. I downloaded the GoPro Quick software because it has editing software, and I played around on that yesterday for a little bit and created like a 30-second preview of yesterday's ride. And I'll be honest with you, that software was a little finicky. I did not partake or enjoy the certain aspects of it. After I created my first little 30-second clip, I tried to create another one and it like would not save for some reason. I restarted the computer and it was actually really frustrating. So, and I don't have any actual editing software as of right now. This person needs to get out of the left lane. Yeah, so I did have fun. It was a little frustrating because it was finicky. In the end, I accomplished something, so that's good. Now, actual real-time footage is like, I don't know, almost an hour of ride time, and I have not even begun to dissolve or dissect through all of that. But I got some positive feedback from my little 30-second preview. Someone commented on getting my mirror fixed. Thanks, Top. That's in the future. Hopefully the near future. Problem is, when I went to Harley and asked about replacing the mirror, they said you'd have to get the whole new setup. And I was like, nah. So my plan is to just buy a piece of mirror and cut it out to the shape of the mount and just glue that on. So, because these are not cheap. I'm not gonna buy a whole new mount system for mirror glass. It's just, that's silly. There's a lot of morning traffic. I mean, it is 9 o'clock. People are almost 9 o'clock. I was watching some of my video yesterday, and I really like the sound of my bike. I really do. We're growing here. They're building more stuff. The interesting thing is they're not doing anything to widen the road. I mean, they're putting a turn lane in, yes, but this road gets crowded already in the morning and afternoons during rush hour and peak hours. cut that out. We don't want to see that. Anyways, yeah, they're not adding any lanes except for turn lanes into the new sheets that they're putting up, and more apartments going up. So more people are going to move into this area already that gets congested. Sweet bike. What's up, dude? He's enjoying the weather as well. See, look. Bikes are for everybody, man. If you don't think so, take a course and get on 2 wheels. I had 0 experience when I took the course, and now I'm riding one of the biggest bikes I've ever ridden. So it's doable. Oh, look. See, everybody's out enjoying their morning ride, and that's good. Oh, what is that? Maybe a Gixxer. Looks like a Gixxer. If you wonder why I keep doing this, you know, obviously I don't have a gear indicator until I'm in 6th gear. I got a green 6 that'll light up, and it's hard to see in this background. So, especially in daylight. I did close the bottom vent on my helmet. So I noticed at higher speeds there was a little bit of feedback with the wind, and we'll see the difference between that. And right now, I got an itch on my nose. There we go. Alright, so we are going to meet up with one of my fellow co-workers. We'll call him Yaz for short. And I'm trying to remember the bike he has. It's all decked out. He's got a bagger. And we're going out his way and linking up. And we're going to go up on a parkway and enjoy the curves in the road and some scenery along the way. So stay tuned and enjoy. Oklahoma. I don't think I've ever seen an Oklahoma tag before. Cool. Cool story, bro. Tell you what, I did not sleep well last night. The night before, slept like a rock because I was exhausted. I had gotten 4 hours, maybe 6 hours of sleep in a 48-hour period, so I was done. And then, you know what it was, though? I ate... Oh, yeah, nice. Green Arrow. I ate some dessert last night, and I think the sugar from that kept me a little restless. So, had butterscotch coffee cake. Delicious. It's even better with a warm cup of coffee in the morning because I partook in that again this morning. And it was amazing. Thanks, babe. Dear. Hey, so those deer crossings. Where I'm from, people have decided to take little red round stickers and put them on the nose of the deer, making it a Rudolph crossing. And I was wondering if anybody else does that. Oh look, 35 200. This bike has got a lot of mileage. It's seen a lot of road time. I know. I'll take care of it, Top. I'll get it fixed. Don't worry. I'll be right on time. Meeting up at 9. I don't know how many. So far, Yazzie and I are the only one. There we go. That I know. We have a little group. I know one of our guys that usually rides, he's out injured. Tore his bicep. A couple other people are working. Or still currently sleeping. Kind of hungry still. I mean, I just had a small bit of that coffee cake and a banana. Gotta be healthy. It's all about balance. I wonder if this market up here will have any breakfasts. Breakfast! Love breakfast. Bacon and eggs. Oh. So delicious. Wendy's. So I just had Wendy's breakfast. I was away last week in a little place called Dublin. Not Dublin, Ireland, mind ya. That was probably the worst attempt of a Irish accent I've ever done. So Yazzie is not here yet. Sorry. Oh! Oh! There's my boy! Go in the shade. So we got another one. We got another one. What's up, homie? Oh no, I'll get it in a minute.
What's up, dog?
Oh, look at that, man. Looking fresh.
Ice on, bro. The sun's so like wimpy.
Yeah. I think my pipes are stock too.
Yeah, but Harleys I think come like louder, I think.
Well, cause like the new Milwaukees are real quiet.
I feel like you can hear yours a lot more than you hear mine.
That's
What's yours again?
96 cubic, so 1584.
Yeah, so a little bit more than that anyways.
Yeah. It's not bad. I like it. Say hey to the camera. Yeah. Look at that fresh cut. Who cuts your hair?
Caleb, my boy Caleb.
Oh. All right, shout out to Caleb.
Shout out to my boy Caleb.
Cool. I don't know where Yaz is.
He lives right down the road, so it'll take him like a minute to get there.
We'll be back momentarily. Dublin, Ireland on you. There we go again. Worst Irish accent ever. Should be ashamed. I think I'm in 6th. Yep, I'm in 6th. So, in Dublin, there's not much to do there. They had a Wendy's and decided to give it a try. And, yo, I tell you what, it's on point. As far as their breakfast. Wendy's is, I would say, pretty decent as a fast food chain with their menu. And they've done really well with not having any kind of breakfast and simply just serving lunch and dinner type meals, just burgers and fries and a couple of chicken options. Their breakfast, those potato wedges, I'm telling you, they're good. They're good. Like most breakfast places like Hardee's, McDonald's, even Chick-fil-A, they offer you hash browns. I'm not a big hash brown guy. I don't know if it just has to do with the texture. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Hey, what's up, buddy? Everybody out on 2 wheels today. And the fact that they steered clear of that, I will say, Sheets and Bojangles hash rounds, or whatever you want to call them, because they have silly names for stuff. Yeah, buddy. Nice Camaro. Those are good because they're seasoned and they have flavor. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Hardee's, you know, they're alright. But those potato wedges are on point because they are seasoned. I don't know what they got them seasoned with. They're crispy, so they're so good. And unmarked pavement, baby. Yeah. There's open road out here. So I had one of their chicken biscuits. It was like the cinnamon butter one or whatever. It was alright. I think I may have just had an old one, but they didn't have a whole lot of that butter sauce. Someone talked it up a whole bunch, and yeah, I was a little underimpressed. Damn, something just hit me right in my arm. That's something we'll talk about with riding motorcycles. Anyways, but then I got their bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and so for me, bacon, egg, and cheese, Hardee's hands down has, I think, the best bacon, egg, and cheese. Their biscuits are good. So Wendy's, though, has put them in competition for sure. And another, their iced coffee, Frosty Chinos, vanilla and chocolate, delicious. I've had McDonald's iced coffee. It's hit or miss with their flavors. You know, at Starbucks, same thing. You get people that like put too many pumps of something in it or whatever.
Perfect.
The great thing about riding bikes, and different types of bikes, you have different experiences. So of course we all have cruiser style bikes, and you know, they're loud and throttly anyways, And you can just like, you can hug these corners, and it's just, I don't know, it's definitely more comfortable riding, in my opinion. But you just hug these roads, these curves. You ease into them and you just glide through them, and it's just so, I don't know, awesome. It's therapeutic. Now on a sport bike, you don't just hug the corners. You, ooh, dip. You get down in the corners. You get low, like in a club low. What are you doing, Randy? Beep, beep, beep. Back it up. On the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it runs like the view that we were out on, cuts right into the Appalachian Trail. So I'm trying to think of like maybe 3 things that they don't tell you about riding motorcycles that you learn on your own when you start riding. I think the first thing that comes to mind is how much you'll actually sweat on the bike. So right now it's nice and cool. We're up in the mountains, so it's chill. So we ain't sweating one bit. But if you're riding around town, well, I got a butterfly on me. If you're riding around town and it's the middle of a hot summer day or whatever, it can be miserable. And you will sweat. You will sweat. And that can get really uncomfortable. You won't notice it right away until like you get off the bike, especially if you wear like a full face helmet. You just get nasty real quick, and it's bearable, but you know, it's just, that's part of it. I think number 2, what's going on? Number 2 is bugs. The amount of bug guts that you will acquire on your face shield or your face if you don't wear a full face helmet is atrocious. I mean, if you go on any kind of ride, after that ride, you're gonna have some kind of gunk or grime. What is grime? I don't know. On your helmet, and I've still got like stuff. I clean my face shield off after a majority of my rides, but my helmet just looks disgusting, where it has accumulated a multitude of bug guts. So, sweating on a hot day. Bug guts. I'm trying to think of number 3. I had something in mind. Whoa! Oh! Maybe that would be number 3. Bumps in the road. Oh! Those are not fun. Especially when you don't see them. And they're abrupt. It can hurt your man parts or lady parts. Pretty good. So those are 3 things you don't realize that you'll run into when riding. How much you'll sweat. How many bugs you hit, and the bumps in the road. That was a good reminder of the 3rd one. Actually hitting a bump.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Funny story about Sharp Top. My wife and I were celebrating our wedding anniversary, and I think this was last year. Pretty sure it was last year. We were out eating breakfast at a diner, and it was a great day out, and we were talking about what we wanted to do for the day. I was like, let's go for a hike. Let's go hike Sharp Top. And we had Jacks at the time, so yeah, this was last year. Ooh. Did you see that, Randy? That was a close one. He hit that gravel. See? Just a little bit of gravel can make you lose that bit. So we're talking about what we're gonna do for the day. She's like, yeah, let's do that. Well, while we're at breakfast, the topic of bears comes up. And she asked me if I was gonna carry my firearm on the trail, and I was like, no, I don't see the need for it. It's a pretty short trail, middle daytime, be plenty of people on the trail. I didn't feel the need to be armed. She's like, well, what about bears? And I was like, I mean, there have been sightings of bears on the trail, but I've never seen them. And I was like, I don't think we'll run across them because there's going to be so many people up there. And the trails, you know, like a lot of people will hike the trail, but you're spaced out throughout that trail that, you know, it's not crowded. So she's like, I'm scared of bears. I was like, I'm gonna freak out if we run into bears. I was like, okay, I'm not bringing a gun. And so we go up the trail. We have Jacks with us, and he loved it, and she really enjoyed the hike. We got to the top, we took some pictures, and she was kind of worn out from hiking, and she didn't want to hike back down the trail. So they have a paved route, a bus route. They have a paved road that can take you back down the trail. So we take that instead. You know, it's not as cumbersome or tiresome to walk. And we're about halfway down the mountain, and we're just chit-chatting, and my wife is talking to me, and all of a sudden I brake check her. You know how you like, boom, stick the arm out to stop them in the car when you hit the brakes real hard? Well, I did that number on her, and she was like, what? And I was like, bears. There's 3 bears on the trail. And ahead of us was a mama bear and her 2 cubs. And my wife freaked out. So much so that while we were just kind of waiting for them to do their thing, she took the dog and hightailed it back behind the curve without even letting me know. I look behind me and she's gone. She called the park rangers at the same time to come get her, and it was nuts. The park ranger came up. By that time, they had the bears had gone up the mountain a little bit into the woods. You could still see them, and my wife rode the rest of the way down the trail with the park ranger, while I took the dog and finished the hike. That was her first experience, I think, with Sharp Top. Bears. Some people really enjoy golf. Other people enjoy Jeeps. And some folks enjoy motorcycles. To each their own. As long as you're not harming anybody, have at it. You good? Ooh. Cops. Bloop, bloop. For sale. An RV for sale. You want it? Oh my gosh. That's where we came from. We were over there in the mountains. Which way are we going? I think we'll be going left maybe. Or straight. Yeah, we're going left. They're discussing where they want to go. We're not going the detour way. So we've talked about breakfast. We've talked about 3 things that you'll experience when you first start riding motorcycles and nobody really tells you about. Oh, different styles of riding. I want to stop over here. I want to stop there. I want to see if they have a mirror. I think your bike is louder. Your bike is louder. Yeah. Calm down. Yeah. Let's see if they got a mirror in here. Bro, you almost ate it.
I know it. When I went over that gravel?
Yes. That rear tire kicked out quick.
I tried to avoid that. I don't know if you saw it or not. If I didn't, it was right freaking there.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if they got a mirror.
Alright.
So. Oh, easy, girl. That's why they have the poles. And let's see. Flashlights. Window tint. You got mirrors? Down this aisle? I could cut out of that. We'll go with the bigger piece. There, we'll try that out.
It's going to be $13.68. Did you have a phone number you want to put this under?
No. Less than 15 bucks. I'll cut the shape out and replace the mirror. Too easy.
It's a little bit big.
I'll cut it out. I am. Oh, there we go. Just rotate it. It'll tighten up. Yeah. Bam. I just need a mirror cutter now. Will you carry this?
Yeah. I'm going. Where you going? Okay. Just there you go. Stick in your back. You're not gonna be able to sit down. I got a gun right there and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do your thing, don't you? You gonna take care of it?
As long as I don't get a boner.
I'm trying to think.
Just kidding. Yeah, I told you I'd take care of the top. That's where we were. We were over there. Now we're over here. variety around us as far as riding. You got farmland, you got mountains, you got city, suburban, rural. You name it, we got it. Ride wherever you want. Wandering donut. Donuts are so good. Man, I got some sun. I'm gonna be sunburnt. See, now it's starting to get warm, and when you're sitting here on a hot bike, on hot asphalt, on a hot day, you start to sweat. Yeah, and I'm wearing black, so it's gonna get hot. Hey, what's up, buddy? Wow.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
That's it, folks. Until next time.